Okay guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be going through the brand new update that did go live for the PC, Xbox and the PlayStation for Ark Survival Evolved. It was a balance pass, only a small balance pass though, because it was for one creature, but we're going to be taking a look at all of the new changes. It's quite interesting. Wildcard usually mention when they're doing a balance pass, and this went out quite quietly, so I'm quite interested to see what you guys think about these changes. Now, if you like the update, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel so you don't miss out on all of your Ark daily news. When I say daily, it is going to be back daily. I've been doing that for like 2 weeks now. I'm going to be back doing it every single day, and I just want to get as much Ark news out as I can to you when we do get it, because there's big stuff happening with the Fjord map and Ark 2. So let's get in with the news, guys. Obviously, we're reading through the PC patch notes. It's the same on Xbox and PlayStation. I'll show you that afterwards, but as you can see, it is a balance pass for the Astrodelphis. This is obviously a minor version for servers. It came out a few days ago, so let's read through it. So, roll damage to players and tames reduced by 20%, laser damage to players reduced by 20%, increased EMP radius by 33%, and reduced the cooldown of it from 5 to 4 seconds, prevented laser damage scaling versus structures, lasers no longer damage turrets, and turning on saddle/starfighter mode now requires saddle engram. So there was a mixture of stuff in the balance pass. Usually you get a few nerfs, usually you get a few buffs. So it seems to me like pretty a standard one. I know the laser damage some people may not be as happy about, but that has obviously been reduced by 20%. Now, as they always do in their sort of extra side bits to a balance pass, is they fixed various exploits, which is always, you guys know, like mesh problems, different people doing different cheats, for stopping certain third parties, which involves more cheating and stuff. So that's pretty much the full update. When Wildcard do balance passes, normally there's like 10 creatures they do it for, but I'm sure they've done this just because they needed to get this update out as soon as possible. They may end up doing another balance pass building up to the Fjord map just when that gets released, because there's so much new stuff coming, and like the way the map works, it's definitely going to need to have a few nerfs on a certain creatures for that map, maybe some buffs too. Obviously the last update after that was just the one before has just been the Easter event, which has obviously ended now. In my eyes, I actually quite enjoyed this one. I didn't think it was too bad. I thought it's never my favorite one, the Easter event, but I like how it lasts for 2 days, and so yeah, no, I'm pretty happy about that. So moving on to the community crunch, there was actually something I wanted to show you on top of this that I haven't covered yet, which is about the new thread that Wildcard are doing. This is the community crunch 313. If you didn't know, there was a Desmodus creature spotlight, which is the brand new vampire bat coming to the game. I will show you that in today's video as well. I'm hoping that the Fjord Hawk, which is the other creature we haven't seen yet, will get a spotlight next. Well, I don't think it'll be this Friday. It'll be really nice if Wildcard do that, but I think they do these creature spotlights like 2 weeks after each other, because 2 weeks ago it was the Andrew Sarkis, then we got the 2 weeks later got the Desmodus, so hopefully maybe we'll that'll happen with the Fjord Hawk. But they said, greetings survivors. Last week, we announced the transition of the official Ark Wiki. We've been reading your feedback and decided to create a thread so you have your place to share your thoughts. Stop by and give the Ark Wiki team your feedback. So I will quickly go through that because I haven't actually gone through it. That's what I wanted to show you. But before that, I will quickly just show you the Desmodus creature spotlight, just in case you may have missed it. So my favorite thing about the trailer is the invisible side of things. I mentioned last time it's the first, in my last video I mentioned that it was the first dinosaur to, well, or creature to go invisible. What I meant by that was the first flying creature to go invisible. So what they say is soar through the skies, instilling fear into your enemies with the Desmodus as your deadly companion, and gain an undeniable advantage over stealth and with the ability to cloak yourself amongst your surroundings. And then they obviously go on to say that it releases June 2022. So yeah, no, it should be a pretty cool, something we've never seen before, and I wonder how powerful it's going to be in the game as well. So this is the Ark Official Wiki. If you didn't know, it's been around for like years. I remember like making like a first video on it in like 2016 or something. So they say, as an Ark survivor, it's likely you've obviously seen yourself finding information from the community wiki. You know, this is where whenever anything comes out or upcoming features or whatever's coming out for the game, it goes to this page. But Wildcard mentioned it's going to be now moving to this page, which for me is so much better. The reason why is because in the old wiki, it's just covered in adverts, and like it just gets in the way. There's about 20 adverts on the page or something, and it's so annoying. So this one's really nice. I've barely had any at all adverts, and it's so much easier to get around. So I'm glad Wildcard have done this. Kind of gives you like an understanding of what Ark is. Then you've got Ark 2 down here, then you've got the DLCs that have come out, the paid ones and the free ones. It's really, really nice. And so far I generally don't really have much that I could say to them to change at the moment, but they've given a page here, and on this you can just obviously give your feedback, and they've started a thread below here. So all of that stuff, there's not much at the moment, but you can get involved, give them a little bit of feedback, and yeah, so it's definitely worth getting yourself involved in. Then they just went on with the media kit, which if you visit the Ark media kit, you can get all of the content like logos, trailers and stuff, all gets added to this media kit straight away. This is something that I mentioned needed to come for like such a long time, because whenever I make thumbnails and stuff for videos, I always think that, you know, I always have to go searching for ages to find things. So this is really good that, you know, they've added this. And then there's no Evo event. I don't think there'll be one for a few weeks. I'm hoping maybe like 2 weeks, I think will be the next Evo event, as it's just was the Easter holiday. And that's pretty much everything to cover from the new update. This is the fan art, but I've already been through that with you guys in the last video. So yeah, that's pretty much everything to cover. That was the Astradelphis balance pass. So I hope you guys did get all the news that you needed to know in today's video. Obviously, if any other new updates drop from now until June, I will cover them. I can't imagine there'll be many, just because the new map, they're going to be preparing for that, and that's probably going to be like a 50 gigabyte update or something, so it's not going to be fun. But yeah, thank you for watching. Smash that like button if you did get all the news, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video very soon.